Good morning. This is your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. Continuing to see cloudy conditions out there this morning with temperatures sitting around 40 degrees. Expecting clouds to stick around as we go through the day today. We'll see some slightly breezy conditions as we get into the afternoon time frame before we start to see things clearing out going into the overnight. If we look at the current surface analysis, we have some weak boundaries that will be pushing through the area as this area of low pressure moves off the coast, but expecting dry conditions, and this area of high pressure will be building into the region, setting up for a chilly and quiet day for our Friday to end the week, and then we'll see some unsettled weather moving into the area for the weekend. If we look at the upper level winds from this morning's sounding, we have some northwesterly winds near the surface becoming westerly to west southwesterly as we go up through the column, seeing our peak wind today of 55 knots at 16,000 feet, and the freezing level is at 2,900 feet. If we look at the current visible satellite, we see lots of clouds over the region this morning. There's a chance we could see a break in the clouds as we go into the later part of the morning, but we'll see those clouds again filling back into the area as we get into the afternoon. So the clouds sticking around again through the day, and we'll see those start to clear out of here as we go into the evening. If we look at the short-term high-resolution model, again expecting dry conditions as we go through the day today, as well as going into the evening. We'll see a clear night with temperatures becoming quite cold, setting up for a chilly day on our day Friday, but again overall quiet, and we'll see plenty of sun through the day on Friday as well. As we go into Friday evening, we'll see clouds on the increase, and then we'll start to see that system approaching the area, the same area of low pressure we've been watching through the week. Looks like that rain will start to arrive as we get into the later part of the morning, and then becoming likely as we get into the afternoon, and we'll see that more moderate to heavier rain moving through as we go into the later afternoon into the evening. And as you can see here, all of the frozen precip staying well north of the area and moving into the northeast. We'll see some slightly breezy to breezy conditions with this, as well as this area low pressure tracks over the local region, and then starts to move off to the northeast. Zooming out and looking at the longer term forecast here again, starting on Sunday morning, we see that area low pressure tracking off to the northeast, bringing more snow to the northeast states, but things drying out Sunday morning. As we go into the day, we'll see cloudy conditions continue, with the breezy conditions continuing as well. But this area of high pressure builds in as we start next week, and we'll see things dry and seasonable for our day on Monday with quiet weather, and then pretty good agreement once again with the models on another system coming together and moving towards the east-northeast. The system a bit broader and potentially a bit stronger, at least the way things are looking at this time, but still looks to be a rain event, bringing rain into the area as we go into late morning into the afternoon on Tuesday. Tighter pressure gradient, so could see some stronger winds with this, the way things are looking at this time. So rain continuing through the day on Wednesday and tapering off as we get into, through the day on Tuesday, and then tapering off as we get into the day on Wednesday. Continued breezy conditions on Wednesday, likely seeing some clouds staying around as well, and then things start to quiet down as we get into the second half of the week with high pressure building in. So if we look at the 24-hour weather risk chart for today, expecting mainly green conditions, but we do pick up that red risk for winds that are above 25 knots. Mainly as we get into the afternoon time frame, we'll see those winds peaking out of the northwest at 10 to 15 knots, gusting up to 27 knots. We'll see our high temperature today around 46 degrees. Again, continuing to see cloudy conditions for the afternoon. We'll see our ceilings right around 3,000 to 4,000 feet. And then we'll see those winds weakening a bit, not as gusty as we go into the evening time frame. Clouds will be clearing out of here. That allows temperatures to fall down to around 25 or 26 degrees for our overnight low. If we look at the next couple days, nice day on Friday on the chilly side with the high around 43 degrees, but overall mostly sunny to partly cloudy. Green conditions for our weather risk, and that continues into Friday evening, where we'll see those clouds on the increase becoming overcast as we get into Saturday morning. Another cold evening with a low around 29 degrees. And as we go into the day on Saturday, again, the chance of light rain by late morning, then that rain becomes likely during the afternoon with more moderate to heavier rain moving through the area. We'll see those breezy conditions as well. So we have that red risk for precip and a yellow risk for those winds that are above 25 knots, and then an orange risk for those reduced ceilings and visibilities with that shower activity. But we'll see those temperatures gradually rising through the day with a high around 51 degrees. Looking at the extended forecast here, a more seasonable day temperature-wise on Sunday with a high around 46, but keeping mostly cloudy conditions and breezy. Seasonable day once again on Monday with a high around 47, but a quieter day with partly cloudy conditions. And then that next system moves in as we go into the day on Tuesday with rain likely and likely some windy conditions as well. A milder day with high around 57 degrees, and then going into Wednesday, see that rain taper off and partly to mostly cloudy conditions continue with breezy conditions and a still mild but cooler day with a high around 53 degrees. That's going to wrap up the 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We'll be back again at 8:15 and 10 a.m. tomorrow. Otherwise, enjoy your day.